I don't share this part of my gift to the world for many reasons, unless you are someone who has paid to do a reading with me. But as someone who is here as an old soul who has agreed to utilize her gifts to help heal the collective, to do personal readings, to help individuals find themselves, to heal themselves, to love on themselves through spirituality and tarot, I was asked to step up in a deeper way than I have before. And I'm about to share with you with the message that I received. And this is finding you. You were meant to hear. You are probably one of many who are open, but yet are ready for change. And change coming from not like an angel or anything else, but of aliens, of your alien family, of the connections that you have internally known for a very long time. And they are saying the time is more than now, but it's now. I do have my handy dandy notebook where I scribed, and the cards that I got were clarified by the reading that I received from them and the message that they want you to receive. So with that being said, I'm going to now read you off of my handy dandy notebook. Take notes if you want. I do know that the beginning portion is for those who are not completely set on what is happening, and the ending of it is for those who are and have been fighting and that are ready. So with that being said, let me go ahead and read this off to you. And not me stopping at 2:02. I just had to say that real quick. January 20th, 2025. This is at 5:23 p.m. Message from the Andromedians. Ascension is now. There is no more time to waste. Humanity is in a hole, is at risk. We have stood by watching, hoping that the collective, you listening right now in this video, will be open to love, harmony, to joy, and freedom. Instead, the majority of this collective has been chosen to choose hate, greed, and most of all, fear. This type of fear-based energy has created the most strongest within this generation that has been repeated in families for over generations. This no longer can take an effect. That is why we, a ship, will be visible to you. This is not a fear. This is to show you we are here, and we are here in peace. The government understands that they can no longer lie to the citizens, but yet chooses to still allow money to take over. We, as an alien species, go by the Andromedans. We have Candace as one of our many voices within this cause, the cause to help humanity. If they are open to, only if they are open to hearing it, if they choose to do the opposite, if they want change. This reading that Candace has done for us, for you, is broken by 3 different types of tarot cards, and of 4 oracle cards, 7 in total. For who needs to hear the number 7, that is for you. Enjoy the reading. It is to help you know that we are here and we love you all. This is the first card that came out, and this is about a collective consciousness of safety, freedom, and love. Normally in this deck, it's about you kind of wishing upon the well, and you're telling your desires, your manifestations that you want to bring upon. And these manifestations are based off of your root chakra and your solar plexus, as well as your intuition. But it's fueled and really blended and created through your own voice, through your own emotional self. And as this being the first card, I truly do feel as an energy-based reader that what they want me to convey is that the new world, the new energy as a whole has changed dramatically. But not only that, it's also the fact that we as a collective do collectively want to see change. We do want to see things be more fair and more equal and more less stressful and more harmonized and more beautiful and joyful and not fear and hardship. And so we're all coming together in this energy, and they see that, that sense us. They know that we are all in that same alignment of really trying to be positive and staying positive within creating a world that we necessarily don't know how it's going to look with the trying times that we're going through. But they understand as a collective, this is what we truly do desire. The Six of Cups is really referencing healing and how everyone on this planet needs healing. Not everyone on this planet deserves healing. The planet really does need healing within the 4 bodies. It's, even though it's emotional based within the cups, it's still related, and it still spreads to the physical body, the mental body, obviously the emotional body, and the physical body. And everyone on this planet deserves that. Everyone on this planet deserves peace. Everyone deserves freedom from the past, to then feel like you are more connected to your future, to provide lessons, to heal, to embrace, to encourage, to feel safe. And this card really does represent where they're coming from. They see and know that humanity, humans, we all need this, and they are collectively trying to come down and say, yes, that is correct. We do, in fact, actually need this. Now the Lovers is here because there are going to be a lot of fated events happening that's going to help push the certain type of leadership that we need into this new world. The fated partnerships and connections are absolutely in connection to the Pisces North Node and the Virgo South Node. This is 2 different worlds, 2 different people. It's 2 different types of fated connections. And as I say that, it's 444 on the timer. Fated connections, and these fated connections are going to help set the tone for where we move moving forward. These connections are going to be related to business adventures for the spiritual community, farmers helping farmers, and not this being about money and divide, creating more local more safe, more feminine care. These are going to be things, like I'm saying, that are going to be fitted events. Certain things are going to be created, certain relations are going to be developed just based on what's happening, because there is a new world being developed, and we need certain people who have the mindset and capacity to help build this new structure. Now, I do want to say that they ultimately did not tell me anything in related to the Eight of Cups, but I truly do believe that the bottom of the deck is purely like the seasonings and the sauce that goes on the sandwich. As tarot, the cards are the sandwich. The bottom of the deck really just says a lot about what was displaced within that sandwich. And if we're talking about a new, world, or a new energetic space where there isn't what we're currently seeing, it does require us to really go into our deepest depths and to really do a deep transformation of really letting go of a lot of things that you may not really realize that you have to let go. This could be a certain lifestyle, this could be a certain ego mindset, this could be a certain way of spending money, where you spend your money, the people you hang out with. Communities are going to be divided, and there's going to be a resolution within yourself to choose a certain path. And I'm not trying to say this as fear-mongering, I'm just saying this as we've already been witnessing it, where people have been noticing a lot about their own intermediate family that will require them to kind of think about themselves and what does that feel like to really emotionally disconnect from things and people that they grew up with. So if we are all channeling this consciousness of healing and love and harmony, then that also is going to require us to continue to purge and to help those who need that help with purging. Let's get into your guys' oracle cards, okay? The octopus is basically wanting me to tell you that yes, they are in the ocean, and yes, they will be showing themselves in regards to them being and coming out of the ocean. The archetype is basically saying that this is a reconstruction, and the reconstruction of this new world, or this new has been taking place for thousands of years, and things are starting to line up in a synchronistic way that is requiring us to really understand that we as a collective are cautiously recreating and becoming an architect, not only in our own lives, but that is pushing the collective consciousness. This is a new way of blending different energies, meaning blending of different types of happiness, things that cannot relate to fears. I was told to tell you to stay positive, to journal out your fears, scream out your fears, cry out your fears, whatever fears are coming up, let it go, because there's going to be a constant transformation within you that's going to help, again, fuel this transformational space energetically. Also, I just heard, whoever's watching this, you guys are associated to a lot of different energies, and it doesn't matter what type of practice you practice, meaning like witchcraft. I don't like using that word, but, if you're an herbal witch, or if you dabble into fairies, or if you're into gods, it doesn't really matter because your energy is fueling this new thing. And I was really focused on the horns when saying that. When I was told this, also I'm looking at the Egyptian. There's a lot of indigenous root work, family, ancestry energy being worked here, who's ever watching this. And so it's prevalent that you protect yourself, but it's also prevalent that you heal yourself when you know those things and those feelings and those thoughts are bottling up. Those things not only affect you, but it does also affect the grand scheme of the plan being worked here. The white owl, this is basically them letting me know that we are watching. Like, I know how creepy that sounds, but it's like we are watching, and we ask that you stay open to receiving messages. And I know these messages are not just like what my messages here, but it's also like messages that you get in your own dreams. You may be walking down the street and you feel something, think something, see something, and I mean seeing in your third eye. Owls are messengers, right? And so you may have an owl, you may just be really connected to owls. White is very purity here. You can't tell this filter, but it's white owl with shades of gray. I think that's also very prevalent. White, purity, new beginnings, cleansing, healing. Gray being with that energy of your crown chakra, in my opinion. And so if you're feeling connected and certain things pop up, or you're just seeing them in your dreams, write them down. You're being told certain things, and the messenger is here. But also the fact that they're also watching at the same time. And last but certainly not least, we have spring here. This card in particular is literally filled with the colors purple and black. The stars are purple, her dress are purple, the clouds are purple, the water in the back is purple. It's purple, okay? What I wrote down when I was scrying, it says, a new beginning has already started. This has been in full effect as due to the world splitting into two different twos. Do not be worried about this. Your duty is to continue to rise the collective consciousness, heal yourself as much as you can, and provide knowledge to those who don't know and who are open to receiving that said knowledge. Our job is to continue to make sure that they see that we are bringing in the energy of peace, of healing, and to help the collective humanity for a bigger picture rather than something that is fearful, and we are not trying to cause any harm. However, by the springtime, there will be a full effect of you seeing how much of change has happened, but there is also change within springtime. Things can be depleted and removed and healed and put back in place in a different soil that allows it to actually flourish and grow. All right, so that's my reading. Oh, bottom of the deck, we do have the World card and the Gates. Honestly, when I see these two, it's giving portals. And what was I not talking about earlier of manifestations and different types of portals? There are portals here. And again, being fueled by the color blue. The way that we speak about our future, the way that we speak about just this in general, the way that we write it out, the different things that we're trying to manifest, is this aligned with the collective consciousness? Is this aligned to you? And how do you want to participate moving forward into this new world? Your words or spells, they do create certain things, to be mindful, but the Andromedians, are leaving us a message stating that they're here for helping us to build something really beautiful. And if we're open to it and we receive it, I'm pretty sure beautiful things are about to drop down for us like crazy, for sure, for sure. So as I mentioned, I normally don't do this, but again, this is what I, as a spiritual energy healer, has agreed upon as I do readings for the collective. It's 9 times out of 10 what I do anyway. I'm reading for y'all, and this energy came down and wanted to give me a message to help the collective. So I hope you received it. If you did, let me know in the comments. If you didn't, I'm sorry. This may have not been for you, but I'm sending you so much love and light because there's no ill will on this side of the land, as you will. With all being said, I'm sending you guys so much love and light, and I will see you guys at the next reading. Bye, guys.